All right, so we're at counter steer, got the car all strapped down. I've done a baseline pull, and on wastegate, this thing has made a whopping 460 horsepower, which has absolutely scared me right now. And we have not added any boost past the 14 pounds of wastegate yet. After the initial baseline run, I did some additional pulls to dial in VVT and VTEC. Assisting me from the passenger seat is Randy, who you've seen in some previous videos. His job is to help me keep my head on straight and act as a second opinion when it comes to issues. Neither of us are professional tuners by any means, but the collective 5 brain cells we share should be able to handle what's coming up. Should. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a big jump to you, right?
No, it should be fine.
Well, we're gonna find out. All right, so...
You have 4 trots, right?
You what?
You have 4 trots, right?
Well, I'm not worried about the power.
That statement's not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration.
What, you'll be fine?
Yeah.
Well, that's 2 degrees added, so we'll see if it picks up power anywhere. This is where I get scared. I'm not kidding. This is where I get scared. So red is plus 2 degrees. It made another 8 horsepower. Yeah, pretty much everywhere. But
it seemed to like it above.
Yeah, so above like 44 to 45.
Yeah.
It seems like it picked up power this whole way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna add another 2 degrees. And we'll see what that does. Holy shit, dude. 480. So I'm gonna add another 2 degrees at 55 because it like that still.
Any reason why you're adding timing first and not boost?
Yeah, because I'll do everywhere I go. Well, I'll max out the timing at the boost level I'm at.
Yeah.
And then I'll add boost. Because like right now I'm like 200, 220 kPa. I'll max the ignition there. I'll jump it to like 250, 260, max ignition there. Jump it to 300, max ignition. I can make more power by throwing the boost at it, but if I can keep the same amount of boost and make more power on ignition timing alone, that's a win. Yeah. Also, the more retarded my ignition is from like peak, the higher my EGTs are. So I think I can go back and look. It's not dangerous yet, but we're definitely getting warm. So anything I can do to bring down EGT on this little exhaust, I'm gonna do it. So what I say, 2 more degrees from 55 up. So Blue's run I just made, honestly that made less power. Yeah, that dropped like 3 horsepower, so I'm gonna pull that timing back out. Yeah. So yeah, so now I add boost. I'm gonna go in and pull some boost duty out because like even on the street, like it makes 200, 205 kPa in wastegate, like dead even. And here we're doing like what, 220 kPa?
Yeah.
So it's like an extra like 3 pounds just from the way the dyno's loading. And then I say I'm gonna target 250 kPa. You wanna run the numbers and see how much PSI that is for me? 21 pounds, yeah. All right, so what was that? 485. 485. Dude, that's fucking mental. That's fucking mental. I might be criminally insane. All right. Let me make sure I boost cut set up, just in case. There's nothing. that was fine. I saw 250. I'm like, ah! No, that was fine. All right, I'm gonna fucking stay in it this time.
It's got boost cut, right?
Yeah, at 280. We'll fucking hear it if it hits boost cut. That held it. Any bets? Any bets? 490. Well, that's it?
Okay.
Huh, all right. So
That's what made me switch to iPhone, is when they had USB-C.
it's understandable. All right, so we'll see if this breaks 500. Fuck me. What do you think? Over 500?
Easy.
Easy?
I'll give it 515.
507! We broke 500! Holy fuck! Alright, hold on. I mean, it's a tad rich at 56. Oh yeah, that tracks. That's where it breaks up. So just for some context here, as I added more and more boost, I started to run into a misfire at the higher RPMs. Initially, I thought it was just due to how rich I was running the mixture and spent a lot of time trying to get rid of it by leaning it out. Spoiler alert, it wasn't the rich mixture that was causing the misfire. Rich misfire. Tell me what?
Whenever I look up
Tell me what? Sorry. Have you seen all the mist from the catch can over here?
That's normal.
Yeah, I know, but still it's like weird.
Real issue.
There's been a lot of that. That's why I keep you around. Hey, look at that. It picked up power. Okay.
You want to spend your time dialing into each row, MBT on each row?
So not every exact row. So from 240, I'll probably jump to 280. And then you can interpolate between those. And then 300 kPa is like 28 or 30 pounds. I don't think the turbo's efficient at that point, but we'll see. It peaks 243 at 4,400 RPM, and then it very, very slowly tapers off to 233 kPa at redline.
A little bit more at the top.
So if fueling was good on that, then I think it's time for more boost because we've maxed out.
Stop the log.
I think I did. Maybe I didn't.
It's still running.
Sick. I like how you already know the software you've handled for 10 minutes and I've had it for like 6 months.
I just saw the square, man.
I just saw the square. Down here's the target. So I'm setting at 100% throttle across the whole RPM range. 280 kPa, which is what you said, 26 PSI?
26?
26 PSI. All right. $4,500 RPM making, yeah, that's it, yeah. 520 wheel at 4,500 RPM. Fuck you, V8 guys. How much torque?
No.
All right, torque's a little bit less impressive. It's only 470 foot-pounds of torque. Imagine having only 470 foot-pounds of torque.
Oh my god. Start that log. That's what I'm here for.
Boost cut. spools like a motherfucker though.
When did it cut it?
Alright, we got nice and rowdy at, yeah, it hit 300 kPa. But look at that, it's still fucking going.
What RPM?
4,400. Well, it hit cut at 48, but it's still climbing like a motherfucker, so.
All that out at 4 grand.
Yeah, so.
Pull all the trim out.
Oh, why was it at 100% duty? That's weird. It had 100% duty up till then. What the fuck did I mess up? That was a little high on the boost still.
Did you hear that VTEC kick in? Did you hear that?
I didn't.
It goes, ah!
I hit overboost again. So, it's so weird. It's driving at a 100% duty cycle.
Does it do it all the way?
Yeah, so purple down here is booty cycle? Yeah, like all the way down here. I wonder if I have it, that's it cutting down to the actual, yeah, so as it hits the target, it drops and bites to the, I wonder if, you know how Mega Square, it's like if you're this far away from it, then like you go max. This is what happens when you don't have your car completely set up before you arrive at the dyno. You have to spend precious dyno time diagnosing issues. Really just a lack of time on my end to properly do this. Of course, Randy figured it out first.
Oh, yeah, the spool threshold.
I guess that's why I keep him around. Because 25 kPa. So it's only starting control at 25 kPa before.
So now it's going to completely close it up until 100 kPa.
Until it's 100 kPa before its target, and then it's going to go to the target values.
Sure.
Pressure below the boost target.
So okay, cool.
Yeah. So before it was at 25. So it was holding it flat until we were targeting to like 260. So it's holding it dead close, and then it was opening. By then, like it's.
That's good.
Yeah. Sheesh, buddy. Yeah, well, boost control's a lot better, but I'm gonna have to add back in duty cycle. I should have set up open loop boost control before I got here, but I didn't have the time. That's literally what it is. I'll do the exact same. It's just literally just that duty cycle changed. Still a little bit slow on the ramp up, but it held that, or it did it. Dude, we're up to run 33 on the dyno. 33 pulls. I mean, that counts some of the aborted ones, but holy still. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, holy shit is right. Oh, that came on so much harder, dude.
Oh, yeah.
So much harder. Randy, you want some boost? So I'm not adding any more timing to that.
I can go for some boost.
You can go for some boost? How's a nice spicy 300 kPa sound, which is what, 28 pounds?
Your EGTs are getting about into the 17s.
I'm glad you're watching it.
You have a log, my guy.
I know, but like there's so many things I'm keeping track of. That was pretty damn close for boost. It didn't make shit for more, well, it made it all low.
It's like, it's breaking up top.
Yeah, probably rich.
Moon tune?
Moon tune.
I like the way this guy thinks.
Yeah, so it picked up, torque and it picked up all low power.
What do your spark plugs gapped at?
20?
Pretty tight.
Yeah, it's rich up top yet. We're getting up towards the top. Like we're at 30 pounds right now, and I'm not going that much far over it.
Okay.
I'll probably play around a little bit with some more spark and fuel up top, so I think that's what all those rich misfires are.
Okay.
An hour should be plenty yet.
Okay. So
Probably less than that, but an hour should be like.
Okay, we leave here at 8.
What time? What time is it now? Is it 7 now?
Yeah.
Holy fuck! I've been here a while.
I know. I like the way this guy thinks.
He was like moon tune.
Moon tune?
Win moon tune. I will be completely honest, I'm a little bit disappointed we're not at least 550. I mean, Garrett rates it for 660, but I think like flow-wise, that's like the 660 and a G25 660, but I'm pretty sure that's at the engine. So you take 10% out of that, that's like 600, roughly. And I figured I'd get a little bit back from being on ethanol instead of 93. But I don't know, well, I'll do this one and see if it all smooths out, and then I'll see if it wants some spark. Fuck yeah, I did. God damn, look at that line. That line's fucking ugly as hell. I think I might be running out of spark, to be honest, because that's like that was okay there.
Well, do you have new plugs?
Oh, like with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's the same coldness.
Let's cut the car and let it cool off.
Jesus. Yeah, maybe let it cool.
Do you have coils with you too?
I mean, yeah, but they're all young coils. Oh, you're thinking just cold coils, like fresh cold coils.
Fresh cold coils.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Another time. So at this point, we've made 34 pulls on the dyno. My heart is still going, but the car is making 527 horsepower and 445 foot-pounds of torque. We are running into what seems to be ignition limit. We're gonna let everything cool for a bit. I have some spare coils to swap in to see if they're overheating, and we're gonna give it another go and see if it makes any more, but it's already a lot of horsepower. All right, so we have the same boost. Yeah, I think we're just ready to fucking run it. That was worse. I think we're just running into ignition, which is a little weird. Still did it. That was down to 280.
That was at 280?
Yeah. Maybe it is plugged. Weird. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit more. All right, let's do plugs, I guess. Well, yeah, I guess plugs. It's breaking up at 240 now. Yeah. I know, right? That's why, like, I don't think that's plugs, but I don't understand what's happening. If it's not this, then it's like, fuck it, it made 500.
That was much better.
Yeah, that was a shit ton better.
It's definitely ignition. Look at that.
We have 4 hours and it still comes down to the wire. Why'd that make so much less power?
Again?
That made 100 less power.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe it was a glitch. We're gonna hope that was a glitch.
I realized pretty quickly the sudden lack of power was due to a lack of boost, but I couldn't figure out why I wasn't getting the commanded boost levels. It just stayed at wastegate.
Boost control isn't kicking in.
It isn't?
No, I don't know why. It holds 200 every time.
200 kPa.
And it's commanding 0 duty cycle. Yeah. I don't get what happened, but something was, yeah, I don't get that.
It's commanding 0.
Yeah, like literally I go into the log and like look during the commanded segment and it's commanding 0 duty cycle, like we're back to wastegate. So you can see over here, solenoid duties 0% during the whole pull. So it's not even commanding it. I don't get that, but it's 8 o'clock. Like whatever, it made fuck you power. Yeah.
Unless you want to sit here all fucking night
Nah.
chasing something you're not gonna get.
I'm not gonna get it in 5 minutes. So it made fucking 520, dude. It made fucking 520, and I was near where I thought the turbo would be done at anyway. So we're not gonna find.
Not gonna find 80 horsepower.
Nah.
This horse.
Yeah, I told him we're not going past 8 anyway. 48 pulls. All right, so we're done for the night. Kind of ran into the limit of what we have for spark. Chasing some weird boost control issues, but I'm not worried about it because it made 527.9 horsepower on just shy of 30 pounds. So there's maybe another 10 horsepower in it if I got everything working, but it made fucking 520 horsepower. Mental. I'm happy with that. I'm not throwing more at that tonight. 530 horsepower in a Miata. I'm good with that. I'm done. I'm out of here. Hasta la vista. Oh man. So after 4 hours on the dyno, and I'll be honest, this thing made just a little bit less horsepower than I really would have wanted. I kind of wanted that 600 mark, but I don't think this turbo is going to do it. Pushing 30 pounds, and I maybe could have got 30 more horsepower out of it with some more PSI and a steady ignition system, but this thing's not touching 600. Oh no. My Miata only makes 520 horsepower. Oh, woe is me. That's kind of insane. 520 horsepower, 2,200 pounds, a lot of aero. That's insane. I'm gonna drive this thing in anger soon. It's probably gonna be a handful. I can't wait. 117. 117. It's like it was meant to be. Randy, any thoughts?
You hungry?
Yeah, me too.